Did you get a notification that I was muted? I was muted. I was muted. I was muted. Ow. Yes, yes. There we go. That's what happens when you're starting to stream at 12:45 a.m. and you don't know you're muted. We hope everybody out there has had a good Tuesday, or having a good Tuesday. If it's already Wednesday where you're at, tell me it's a good day, because I want to know the future. That always helps. That always helps. We're doing our random vibe here, and I'm gonna be cutting some shorts later and some other stuff. But it's her Friday. She has the next 2 days off, so we figure this would be a good time for us to get up and do something. Hey, official Jamia, is that thing a category 4? Jamia is up there in northern Florida. That does not look good. I hope everything is copacetic where you are. Last I looked, things were looking rough. Things were looking rough the last I saw, and I lived in Florida. I know how bad that can be. I saw it. I think it was over on X. I saw it was trending that it's a Cat 4, that it had made it. And I remember when I lived down there when Charlie came through, and Charlie was a Cat 5. Oh, you're in South Central. Oh, so you're gonna get the bands coming around on the right side and everything, but it shouldn't be bad then for you if you're in South Central. I was down in the I lived down in the Cape Coral, Fort Myers, Bonita Beach, that area. That was where I lived when I lived in Florida. It was, and I actually left. Part of the reason I left was I got tired of the hurricanes. I got tired of boarding up. I got tired of doing that. Wouldn't you get tired of that, dear? See, even when I ask her a question, she doesn't make any sound. She just sits there and she's quiet. Oh, well, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I know it's going to be a bad hit. I know if it's a 4, it's going to be a bad hit. Hey, boy, you just hope. I mean, hope everybody gets out alive. Most of the deaths happen afterwards. It's the floodwaters. It's people drowning, and it's people friggin' running generators indoors. People doing that sort of thing is what ends up. Electrocutions from downlines, and people running generators indoors. That's what, at least when I lived there, that was the majority of the deaths from all the storms that came through. Now, we had some bad. We didn't have anything compared to what they had last year in the Fort Myers area. I feel lucky to have gotten out, if you know what I mean. It was just a bit much, but no, we're doing another random here to get some hours and to advertise Lapstick. Sundays at 9 p.m. There are 9, right?
Yep.
There are 9 episodes of Lapstick, and it's live animation and puppetry. It's most all improv. The countdown is pre-recorded, the credits, the theme song, and the little minutes in between segments. But the rest of it is this great ensemble that we have that puts it together, and it's just all improv. And so Sundays 9 p.m. Eastern time, live animation and puppetry. There's ones out there you can watch right now if you had that kind of feeling going. No, you know how true that is. It was like 9 a.m. It was 9 a.m. this morning, going on 9 when I'm setting my alarm for, let's see, I'll have one at 11:15, 11:30, 11:45. One of these will get me up. And it was the little kid that got me up, wasn't it?
Yeah.
She asked, apparently, to come get me up. Hey, Dad. And I was like, yeah. Yes, we're live. We're live, fucker. Did you get my email? Did you get my email response? We can just take care of that at some point in time and get you running. Now, Falcro. So he says to me yesterday. and it was a totally different topic. I thought when you said electronic communication, I was thinking, hot damn, it's going to be a VP Hunt contest video. Oh, he's put together a VP Hunt contest, and so it was a totally different email, totally different topic, and it was like, oh, I really was looking forward to that. I thought that would be awesome to see to see one of those videos and have that. Have that kind of added to the mix and everything along those lines. Because I'm looking forward to when we actually get some submissions and everything. I knew to leave several months and everything to give people time and all that, and especially because right now school's back. People are dealing with that. People are dealing with all sorts of stuff, hurricanes, like we were just mentioning, things along those lines, and maintaining, getting a bus, all those others. If anybody out there, and those of you that know, if you wanted to, just hit me an email and I'll get that over to you, so you can join if you're bored. We're just getting those hours. Probably going to play a little music. Apparently, probably going to smoke a little bit of weed. Chad Freeman in the house. How's it going, Chad Freeman? Peace and love. Peace and love. How are the shows going? How are the Fridays? And I know about the Sundays. And I believe you got something on Saturdays now too, don't you? But I know the Fridays, and I make sure I give the like, and I'll sit there and I'll watch for a while. But there's so many. You ever go to a live and you're in the middle of other stuff, and you just know if you type something in the chat, you're gonna end up talking to 30 people, and then you're gonna feel like an ass if you just gotta leave. So a lot of time, I'll just come in, lurk, hang out, lurk, put it on another screen, let it run, lurk, make sure it's got that got the like and all that. But I got other things that I'm doing, so I'll watch that while I'm doing these other things. Big Moan, hey, peace and love. Is everybody having a good Tuesday, or going into Wednesday? Has it been a good day? I feel everybody needs to become aware of something that I wasn't aware of until today, and apparently what this is cannabis use disorder. Oh, the marijuana and the brain. Cannabis use disorder is common in one state where marijuana is legal. Now it's Washington. I'm going to cut to the chase here, and I'm going to say, but I thought to myself, what is cannabis use disorder? I've never heard of this cannabis use disorder. Sounded like bullshit to me, you know what I mean? And so I read on. I continued to read. And basically, if you're using marijuana, it's just too much. It's just too much. Do you use it more than once a week? You probably have cannabis use disorder. Do you crave marijuana? then you have cannabis use disorder. And there are currently no chemicals, no compounds that are available to treat people with cannabis use disorder. At first, when I was going into it, I thought, oh, is this that thing where people that have allergic reactions almost, they smoke and they end up vomiting and different stuff, and showers are the only thing that'll stop the problem. These isolated, there are people that have that. People react differently. But no, this was just and they say now it's probably even worse because not everybody answers properly on a questionnaire. Apparently they gave out a questionnaire, and it's to find out okay, how many people, oh my, do you, and the number, it's you can even get it, and this is what really I found to be ignorant in the article. You can even get it if you use medical marijuana. But medical marijuana does not. It still poses the danger, as though there's a fucking difference between medical marijuana and recreational use. I mean, it's just the purpose. It's not the strain. It was almost as though the article was written that way. It felt like a. Sorry, I'm holding the joint. It felt like a good propaganda piece. A good propaganda piece, letting people know about the dangers of marijuana. I read that. It was over on CNN. CNN had this crap. Cannabis use disorder, very common. And there's even people that are using medical and recreational at the same time. It was the dumbest fucking thing I ever read. And yes, that is what it was trying to come to mind. It had a Reefer Madness vibe. It was just that level of propaganda. Thank you, Chad.
Just poor information.
Oh, it's terrible information. Terrible information. I'm not sure who they're at. Who they're putting that out to. Who they're doing that.
Paid them what to put it out?
Who's paying them to put it out too? Because it seemed a little bit much. It seemed a little bit much, but that was the only news that caught my eye today. Other than friggin' hurricane, and hating it for everybody in Florida and thinking, oh, I'm at least glad that I don't live there anymore, because that was a bit much. I don't think that's the case, Pole Vault. I don't think you have anything wrong. Just keep trying. No, I guarantee you have the disorder. What are the questions? Where are the questions? Yeah, a person must have 2 or more of such symptoms as craving weed, becoming tolerant. Does your tolerance level go up? As everything does, right? Everything you do. Using more than intended.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
I accidentally smoked more than I meant to.
If you run out. I think that's right. Do you find yourself smoking and running out? I think that's what that probably means. Smoking and running out. They were where I lost
using marijuana even though it causes problems.
Even though it causes problems in life. Using it in high risk situations. Scaffolding work. I don't know. I'm not sure. Experiencing withdrawal and being unable to quit. That's the beauty of marijuana. I've been able to quit every time it has gone dry. There's been no problems every time. Every time things dry up, it's just,
Exactly, Pole Vault. It says, I don't think it's a tolerant as much as the shitty weed.
Let me put that up. I want that. I'm going to point to it to just draw attention to it. That does happen too. But in areas that, the quality, I think, in a lot of areas is a lot better than it was 10 years ago, only because of the legalization and now some of the competition that you have, which makes its way everywhere. It's not like that quality just stays off the black market, if you will.
I think if boxers were to get high before they fight, they'd end up just giggling and tickling each other. I don't know.
No.
Would they still want to fight?
No, you would still. Fighting is, you don't have to be angry to box.
Oh, I know that. I know that you prefer not to if it's a sport.
I would, buddies of mine, we would get high and toe boxing, standing there just taking, bare knuckle body shots until somebody gives up. We all had cannabis use disorder, and we would all use more than we intended. And so high risk situations.
Toe boxing.
No, it really was. This was around there was a shop out there. People got hurt. People did get hurt at that shop, and it was, hey, peace and love. Allie Patch is going to be joining us. Oh, what did I do? Started a project. She just can't stop. I have that happen every now and then with shits. I'm sorry, I can't come to the phone right now. I can't do anything. I've started a shit and I just can't stop. That was pretty dumb, wasn't it? I liked it. I thought I thought that was good.
Good shit joke, dear.
Tyson, I have a short somewhere. Mike Tyson says he smoked $40,000 worth of weed each month.
Yeah.
Now, somebody check in on Mike. You know, it's like somebody's putting their kids through school telling them, no, it's $40,000 a month. That's how much this costs, Mike. That's how much you're smoking. He's got no clue as to what the real value is. And there's someone putting their kids through school off of Mike's, you know, just, I bought a tiger. I need a tiger to look at while I'm smoking. It's kind of one of those things.
I'm gonna get my tiger high.
I want to get my tiger high. Tyson's hilarious. He really is hilarious. The Mike Tyson's Mysteries on Adult Swim, that was very funny. And it's a shame, Norm Macdonald. Norm Macdonald was one of the best parts of it. He played the bird. And his one-liners were just, you know, it's Norm Macdonald. They were great. But now he's gone. So, you know, that was one of the things. That was the joke. Oh, I wish I could find it. There was Gary on Camp G-May last Saturday. There were a bunch of people coming in to the studio and all that. And there was one guy that came in, and he sat down, and instantly I'm just looking at his face, and it's like, oh, that's fucking Norm Macdonald. Norm Macdonald's back from the dead. And so I'm wanting to make jokes like that, but it's not my show, right? So I'm just stay on mute. Don't make the jokes about, you know, they might not be taken well, because it's a family friendly show, you know, for the most part. Oh, Norm was great. I remember Norm from back in the early Comedy Central days, when Comedy Central was nothing but stand up. You had the A-list, you had all these different, you know, they'd have all the stand up specials and all that, and you'd see footage of Norm Macdonald doing the I've done as you've told me, Satan. I've cut up my family, and I have them here in the duffel bags, and I've brought them here to the train tracks and everything, and I'm gonna bury them in a shallow grave. I've done what you want, Satan. I've done your bidding, oh Master, oh Lord. And Satan takes off his mask. Ha ha! It's me, Bob. Oh, you got me, Bob. You got me. It was like, oh, you got me on a practical joke where he killed his whole family. It was morbid, but funny. But funny. I
played the Blob.
The Blob.
Alien on that. What was it called?
Seth MacFarlane's space show. It'll come to me. It was a good show. I only watched about one season of it though. Yeah,
the
that
Orville?
one. Orville. There you go. She knew the name. I don't always get things right. Yeah, he did. There are so many clips of Norm with his podcast and other stuff where he's just delivering it. He's just totally bringing it, and so he will be missed. He will be missed. But there are others to carry the torch. Time passes on, everything dies. Get used to it. Everything you love is gonna die one day. Everything you care about is temporary, that's for sure. What do you want to sing? You want to sing anything?
Sure.
Everything dies. Everything dies. Everything dies. Everything dies. Everything you care about. I can't strum and play. And sing, I mean. La la la. Okay. All I'm gonna get out of her, we haven't had enough. She hasn't made it to the point where we can freestyle yet. So we'll end up having to have some more is a bag of weed to make me feel good. All I really need now is a bag of weed to make me feel fine. All I really need now is a bag of weed so I can put up with life shit again. All I really need now is a bag of weed so I can face another day.
All I really need is, all I really need is, all I really need is a bag of
Could you help me find some weed? I need a bag, I need a bag, I need a bag of weed. I need a bag of, I need a bag of weed. Oh man. All I really want is to find some pot. Do you know a guy that you could call for me? Yeah. All I really want is to find some pot. Things are getting dry. All I really need now is a bag of weed so I can put up with life shit again. All I really need now is a bag of weed so I can face another day. I need a bag of weed. Oh, could you help me? Could you help me find a bag of weed? I need a bag of weed. Oh man, could you just give me a joint? I apologize. I apologize for
Silly
how.
version.
Well, now it was
silly.
kind of silly. I got a little cramp in the side there early on, and I was thinking about that and thinking about, well, how can I play to where that cramp's not going to hit me, and so I missed all those little. It was a disaster. It was just a disaster. Oh, let's take it nice and slow now, and maybe light another joint. We're gonna end up getting Falco running. We're gonna end up getting Falco with all these graphics he's wanting to put in his show. Yeah.
He's wanting to make it look better.
He's using Canva on an iPad. He's using Canva on an iPad and wants those files on his PC. I said, hey, just use some email. Of course, it's Canva, so it's probably web-based, and he could just open them on the PC and then just download them there. And yeah, I wonder if he's going to want to get StreamYard running too. I'm not sure. But anyway, we can get all that set up, Falco. All that stuff you're looking for. Oh, yeah. Hey, I think Allie's here today. Could you click on that and bring her up? Yeah.
Oh, I'm so small. I'm a little baby. I'm a teeny tiny little baby.
You sound high. And then
Hi.
down there, look at that. Look how you just ran the.
I did the thing to.
She did the thing, did the stuff, and it ran.
Oh my gosh, I am so warm. I just organized my craft corner, and it's plain.
Everyone say hello to Allie. Allie Patches, yeah. She's here to get high and talk about how she cleaned her project area. Yeah. Oh man, the craft corner's clean. Oh,
Mama G was probably getting tired of seeing that mess.
tired of seeing
No,
that
I was
mess.
sick of it. I was sick of
Oh.
it. That's it.
She was sick of it. Oh, and look here. Oh, it's GamPro. Oh yeah, I'll finish with this chord and talk to my friends and get hot some more. Yeah. Peace and love. Everybody say hello to GamPro.
Cheers.
And Allie. Cheers.
Hello.
How has the day been?
So pretty good. I actually got a lot of writing. I got all the writing done for the next Little Terpene song. And
Nice.
then because I'm reworking old stuff, right? And in order to accommodate an actual like almost song like format, I actually have to like add more stuff to it. So I added more stuff to it, and I was feeling pretty good about it. So then I recorded it, but I realized that the volume I have to do it at, I'm kind of uncomfortable doing right now. So I just did like a rough draft just in my own voice. So
Yeah.
that I have an idea of when to record. I can be like, okay, so I needed to do this kind of thing with my voice, sort of, you know. And so it's like, I don't know, the song itself is like maybe halfway done, pretty much. Like, all I really have to do is just record it in Little Terpene's voice, and then I can start like fucking with the actual recordings of my voice to get rid of like all the breathy sounds and that shit.
Hey, Karkar.
Figuring out
Cool.
how a character sings. It's a different
Hi,
animal.
Sunshine.
Sunshine
Mhm.
is here and Car is here. Hello Car. Hello Sunshine. Oh, and I hope I haven't missed any big moments out there. Pole Vault Falcrow, Chad Freeman, everybody. Everybody, if you are smoking, smoke. If you are smoking at home, smoke now. Have a hit. It's that point in the show.
Smonk. We smonking.
We're smoking. We'd be smoking. We I think I had mentioned. I know what our entry for Lapstick Plus. It's a movie that they've produced that's going to stream this fall on Lapstick Plus.
Excellent. I love it.
Very.
I got most. I figure I've got all the shots I need, all the video I need, and all the still images of snow and woods and mountain to use because I kind of see what I have to have. I think it's got good comedy in it. It should be 30 seconds. Keep it around that, not too long. And
That sounds
it's soda pop and popcorn, and so it's definitely got some comedy, and it's raunchy, so it should be good.
Excellent.
Since we didn't figure out who was gonna do it when we were talking about doing it, I didn't put them up. I figure I'll tackle that one this week.
Oh yeah, very good. I'm already looking forward to the next time for it to be my turn again, because I thought of something really kind of funny that I'll definitely need your help with. But it will be an ad for a reality TV show.
Yeah, see, I had like 4 reality. You probably did what we did. I was going through, and some of these. Well, I mean, I'll throw out some ideas that may end up being actual future things. Judge Karen, Karen's Court, Judge Karen, something along those lines. Game shows. Looking at game shows. Looking at reality shows. What if they were a sitcom? Family, soda pop and popcorn. What if they adopted a multiracial family, and they it's just 80s sitcom kind of thing. We went through all these different ideas, and then landed on the one that we're going with, and but it was a process.
It's an idea for like a movie that's coming out this fall, though, right?
Ed, do you mind if we have spoilers here? I mean, that's the final.
No, not really, especially because like we've got a bunch of stoners hanging out. Chances are they'll either forget, or there are people here that are fans that will look forward to it. So either way, it's not as big.
We're
a
not
deal.
eating anything.
So you've got snowy woods. Let's see, coming this fall to Lapstick Plus. You see Popcorn and Soda Pop. Popcorn's got a cowboy hat on, out there in the snow. Oh man, oh god! And then When All You've Known Is the Mountain. And then Soda Pop with the cowboy hat and work gloves. Soda Pop says,
I got these work gloves.
a love story for the ages. Oh man, look at those horses over there. And then this fall, prepare yourself for Broke Snack Mountain.
Oh,
And so you see the mountain. It then cuts to the inside of the cabin that's on the mountain. Oh man, we're so broke. We got nothing to do. What are we gonna do?
Oh no, we're stuck on this mountain. What are we gonna do?
We could fuck. And then it cuts to the outside. He says we could fuck. And then you hear,
Ew.
ow,
Ew.
ow, ow. This fall, snow. And the announcer's voice over top of the EU and everything.
I love
Broke Snack Mountain coming this fall to Lapstick
I love
Plus.
it.
Yes,
I
that
love
is
it.
so good. All right, since you spoiled yours, I'll spoil my next one that's coming out.
Yes.
I haven't worked on any of it yet. I just had the idea and I thought it was really funny. But essentially, the idea would be the Real Housewives of Lapstick, and it would be all of the characters from Lapstick just wearing fucking wigs and like acting super catty and shit. And just like Bud Rot throwing shade at Soda Pop, and then Soda Pop reveals something fucked up about Hempy. Like they're all there. They're just like in wigs and like and shit.
Would
Throwing shade.
I take the wig off? Would I change the hair? Like there's no now you know Karen is the most important character of the show. I think all of you need to just learn your place here.
Yes,
That
yes,
is-
yes.
That because they all have attitudes. They're all
Yeah.
special.
Oh my god, it's so fucking good. You'd see like
Does
I could totally see like Bud Rot lunging at someone, like knocking a bunch of shit off of the table, like fucking just I think it really writes itself. It's so good.
Are we live? No, we did.
until it. But I'm just reading an email real quick. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Dun, 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 two friends.
Oh my
are
god,
there.
my
Yes,
dog
yes.
startled me. I didn't realize he was standing behind me. Oh, I gotta clip
No, I was-
that.
I was
Use
just
the
reading
dog.
the email from Falcro. Yeah, we'll maybe during the day, one of these days, or a Friday or Saturday, one of those. We'll just shouldn't take that long. Just a couple hours, and we should be able to answer most of the issues that you got. We're gonna work on Falcro's setup for his live streaming and some of his
hell
Canva
yeah.
questions and other things along those lines. Gonna put
Very
that together. Walk him through some stuff.
Hell yeah.
Did you light it? Oh, I thought it was a joint. I thought it was a joint. I thought it was a joint that I heard you light. I thought it was a joint, and that was all right. I'd like to get high again. I'd like to get high again. No, the show's going to be awesome. I am, and we need to put together SCs.
Oh yeah.
Get the images.
Now,
I-
would it be
I had
easier
done
if
them-
I just took pictures of him and then sent them to you to like?
For me to cut him out and use
Yeah.
use Photoshop to throw in. We could go through. I don't have a. I don't have an agenda when it comes to what pictures or anything along those lines. I had looked and found some out on just Google and out on Twitter of Taylor Swift at her concerts, right? So you got some crowd shots, I figure
Oh,
a
yeah.
line shot outside. I didn't know if you wanted him going to a bar beforehand, if you wanted it,
Oh, that works.
the after party stuff like that.
That totally works. And honestly, like, even if it does, you could throw anything. I almost like the idea of not knowing entirely what the images are going to be, because then it will force me to improv the actual scene and story of what's happening. You know what I mean? Like,
What if SC got so drunk before the show that they just blacked out? So it's like, oh, he's seeing him for the first time too.
right, exactly.
Well, if that would be fine. I thought, and I'm good either way. I thought we were pre-recording something. I thought we were where you were narrating, so you could just.
Well-
I put this together. So and earlier today, I was thinking if it was that, hey, I put this together for my TikTok or something. So it's you're playing it on my thing, but it's something you put together. So yeah, went to see Taylor Swift. You're on Instagram or whatever it is that you're doing. But no, we can do it that way. So I can surprise you with shots if you want.
Yeah, well, I was just thinking about because the last time we talked about it, I wasn't sure exactly 100% where we landed, because we were talking about either doing it live or doing it pre-recorded, and obviously the benefit to doing it pre-recorded means it can unfold the way we want it to, and it won't not play due to my shitty internet. But that being said, if we do it live, then it'll.
He said
You know,
they do.
I did say do.
I'm
also
good
be
either
fun,
way.
and a certain type of hilarity could ensue that way. Also. So I'm really down for whatever.
I might surprise you then. I'll just him in different different shots against a background that I can cut him out with. I've got Photoshop and there's still images, so there'll be nothing to cutting him out of shots. Just good high def shots, so I can throw him into it. And I'm going to use the new Photoshop to kind of fake anything I need when it comes to it, using the AI to put the different pieces into the shots too.
I think that I can get that to you by the latest tomorrow night. I could probably do it tonight, but I would want to wait until I have access to the best camera that I could, so that it looks as good.
I'll spend an hour grabbing photos, and I'm going to use as the basis for the stuff, and kind of piece together here. Here's the night. I clicked on the. You could tell me I sent you the slideshow. I just threw all the pictures in there. I haven't looked at them. Something like that, and then I can just be running the pictures, and you can kind of. Well, I guess this is. They'll be obvious as to where in the evening you are or something.
Yeah.
And I'll give you some heads up. Unless you want to, I mean, you can see them ahead of time if you want. It's still going to be funny as shit. It's still going to be good. No man,
I kind of like the idea of being surprised, because it really puts me on the spot. And ultimately, even if I do a bad job with improv, it'll still be funny.
It will, because I'll know too. So I'll be laughing with whatever you come up with. It'll be, oh shit, here we go. Wait till he sees the next one, and then pop that out there. It'll make it a lot more fun for me too.
Oh yeah, because then I'll have the added challenge of not only not knowing what's going on, but also trying not to laugh while improvising. So I think it'll be stimulating.
The physical comedy has in every last time when he's tripping out. I keep watching all that, and he's just when he comes up into the shot
After
there
he
at the
walks
end.
out.
I'm having trouble with all this.
I like that I had him walk out, and then he kind of came back and resurfaced.
That was my favorite part.
We bust out laughing when he comes up. When he pops up from the bottom slowly, just up to there. we're both busting out laughing at that point.
Because I wanna be like reacting and interacting with what's going on, but I also don't want to be interrupting anyone also. So I feel like that's like a nice compromise. You know,
Well, those are the moments where we can take hits. When can I have 30 seconds to tell you a little bit about? Oh yeah, sure.
Right.
And I have my button where I just kind of motion to him. Hey everybody, look at this. He's still going. Hey everybody. Oh, little guy came in with a whole spiel there. That was great.
Dude, I freaking love Slider. He's so aggressive.
Oh my god.
Slider.
That caught me totally by surprise. I did not know Slider was going to turn on me like that.
I kept laughing.
We thought it was
through
gonna
that
go
whole- and
slick.
I couldn't help but not laugh.
It was over the top, man. That had me. Oh, this is too much. I don't even know what to say. And there's a point where it's just I got nothing. I don't have a clue as to what to comment on any of this. Oh shit! And it was right after that. I think the weed pusher showed up. Oh well, fucking weed pusher's here, of course.
It was just absolute total chaos, and I loved every single second of it. It was just
It was.
when Will just fucking flips his shit is just.
I love it when he becomes
I
like an
definitely-
unhinged animal. It's so fucking amazing.
Dude, it's so fucking good.
It's so good. It's so good. He just gets totally unhinged and it's just like, wow. I love it.
It was a lot of fun. I'm sitting back over here laughing, taking hits, going, oh my god, and I just keep hitting the MIDI button to have Steve motioning. Hey, this is all I can. I don't know what to say next. Look at this. Look what kind of comedy we got here. It's
It was so good.
no the shows, all of that didn't get many likes at all on any of the shorts that I put out, and I put out a bunch. Plenty of dislikes on some. The ones where I mentioned rehab, I think people that actually went through rehab probably are like, oh, these bastards, because it's the 24-hour rehab. There's probably 4 of them that talk about beating my ass, all night long, 24 hours. And I milked that section of it pretty good, but yeah, those weren't well received, and they haven't bothered you.
You don't say.
They don't like me. They just, I think they're putting one of them out. They're putting "You're in Good Hands, Karen." They at 27. It's gone out 27 times, and it got uploaded right before we went live. And 27. They're screwing with me. That's
Yeah.
they haven't figured out where to put my stuff.
With you.
One of them, the Karen found true love, which was the it's the lies. And I know he cares because he lies so much. When he's lying, I just know, oh, he cares about me. That one, that got me a sub. So it was like, and like right away, it's but they only put that out 100, and that's been. So I haven't
Are you
hit on
putting them out
anything.
over on the Lapstick channel too?
I haven't put them out over there yet. I'm probably just gonna upload it. I probably ought
So
to
they
just
might actually do okay.
throw
over there
40
with
of
the
them up
lack
over
of-
there in one day and see what they do. Just
I think
boom.
my most recent short was it was the Don't Miss It Lapstick Tonight that I uploaded the night of Lapstick. That one got like 55 views. But I feel like it's kind of not many for I don't know. I feel like usually my short views do way better. Although I've got one here that I'm looking at that's got 8.
Oh yeah, I've got some ones and some twos,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm the one. So that's
Yeah,
what's they
right.
don't
So
even.
then
They're like,
that makes me feel like
we're not putting this
Then you're
out in
like, I
front of
know.
anybody. Because they show you if they put it out impressions, right? They show you the impressions, and those. No, you don't. We're not even bothering with this. This is crap. You know it. I know it. Just be glad we don't. shut your channel down for putting crap up here. That's kind of how I feel sometimes. It's
How did
No,
the
I want-
PCP one do?
it probably only had 40, maybe. I don't think it got many. The one that just, because it's actually set in, I think it's mentioned in like 3. But let's see, where is Don't Do PCP? Do you see it? It's going to be on Don't Do PCP 16. I'm sorry, I oversold it there with 40.
Oh yeah, you really did.
16. 16 is what it got. No, they don't. They don't like me.
He got
I like that
100.
one. I watched that like 4 times.
I do that, and it doesn't matter. I have tried, and there. If you go into Creator Studio, there's a video that's just come out about the shorts and kind of the algorithm, talking about what to do, what not to do, and it's they just don't know, because I do all these watch me work. I have done all these graphic arts. I've done these other things, and now I'm doing this shit show, Lapstick, and also I'm doing these. They have no clue where to put me, and I think sometimes they put me in front of people that are not a good fit, and other times a decent fit, but it depends. I haven't been bothering putting, trying to put good tags on it or anything either.
How do you generally classify your videos?
Entertainment.
Like, entertainment, yeah.
I leave everything in entertainment. I'm an entertainment channel. Hey, I'm
It makes
entertaining.
sense. I mean, it makes ultimately.
Hey, I'm entertaining.
I think I might have mine set as an entertainment channel, but I also might have it set as a gaming channel. Not really sure at the moment. But that being said, I do mess around with the categories on all my videos, and I feel like sometimes that helps, but other times it doesn't even matter. I feel like the only time it really matters, honestly, is with video games, because when you're on YouTube and you're on like a video games page on YouTube, it'll give you like the official videos and stuff from the YouTube channel associated with that video game. But what will also pop up are all of the live streams of those individual games as well. So you have a better chance at being seen that way if you actually set the category in under gaming as the game you're actually playing, and then it'll help.
The one nice thing about the ones I'm putting out, and it kind of it doesn't bother me. I do end up getting subs from these, slowly, because they're not putting it. But I know those subs are going to be fans. If you looked at one of these things that I'm putting out and you were like, oh, and I'll see other things hit about the same time. So they went and looked at some other shorts, watched some other stuff. Well, they're going to enjoy Lapstick. They'll enjoy the content that we're putting out. So I don't feel as bad about it. I could get, I guess if I did some other types and other things, I'd definitely get more views. But I don't know that, the minute they watch Lapstick, they'll just be like, no, why am I here? This is not what I signed up for. You broke 1,000 subs?
Congratulations.
How did you do
Man.
that? How did you break them? Like with a
Congratulations.
stick?
All the shorts that he got hits on.
He's got a lot, 129,000 hits on
China.
shorts.
Let's cheers, Koji.
Oh, cheers,
Koji. Koji.
I really like what Velcro said, though. I'm going to need a new category called Poor Life Decisions. So good.
Karen will help you with that. Don't worry about that. Karen
I
is
feel like
going to
that's
make
more,
everything
more
better.
up Charlie Woods Street.
Oh, no, we're trying to help Velcro. Charlie's just he's a grifter. If there's money to be made, Charlie will be involved. Otherwise, Charlie's got. Why would I spend my time doing this? Why would I bother?
You know what I'm
He's-
saying?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? You hear me? Do you hear me? Those shoes,
I got this.
Karen.
I got this rutabaga farm. Listen, I got a. Well, that was horrible. That was awful. I was good halfway through. And then I just stopped. I don't know
That
what
was
I did.
almost as good as Gonzo's impression of Maine the
Oh my
other
god,
day.
Gonzo's impression of Maine the other day was so fucking funny because it was so bad.
Oh my gosh, love them both. Love them both so much. It was like Gonzo forgot who Maine fucking was.
Now, are they receiving some sort of negative backlash about the new format of the show? The new rip and dip?
Seems like I don't know exactly what I don't know the full details, but from what they've said on their live, they said that people were. It seemed like people were giving them shit because they're because they're getting popular, and they feel like they don't get enough screen time with them, or they're not able to connect with them as much because there's more people. So they're just not gonna. And honestly, I just read it as, okay, so it kind of sounds to me like you're jealous that their channel's doing well, and you can't handle that, so you're gonna stomp your feet and walk away.
That's what it sounded like to
If
me.
you were really your friend,
And-
wouldn't you be happy?
I think it's fun.
Right.
I think the rip and dip is fun.
And it
I-
makes total sense.
I
And then
Because
In
they
have
addition
them
to that,
complain.
quick
People,
anyway.
in addition
People
to
were
that, they
complaining
also didn't
before.
like the format of the rip and dip. So that was someone's reason for not returning to I Love Weed Live. I think that's incredibly silly, and
yeah.
I've talked to Troy about it. Like I still don't know exactly the details, but I just gave him some vague advice. Like, hey, dude, it's your fucking channel, and honestly, you might love all the people that show up to your channel, but ultimately, at the end of the day, people come and go. So why break your back trying to accommodate people that you might not even talk to 6 months from
This is a much better format because what would happen is there'd be people up there, and then the chat will keep going with themselves, but he's nowhere in it. And nobody out in the chat is really being engaged with the show, whereas Troy really engages with the so
Yeah,
by
exactly.
sending everybody away, he's engaging with everybody there for the next 10 minutes until the next
And
rip and dip.
The thing is, before they started doing it that way, people were complaining because they had to wait so long before they could come up in the first place. And like, well, I don't have time. I want to say hi. So they were nice and was like, okay, well, let's do it this way. So that people coming in and going can hop on and hop off and
Yeah.
bada bing, right?
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
can't make everyone happy.
Can't make
Yeah.
everyone happy.
Possible.
That's everybody out there. You can't make everyone happy. But what you can do, you
Smoke
can
marijuana.
you can smoke marijuana. Thank you. There we are. Yes,
Yay!
yes. Future
That is
girl.
correct.
Future girl was able to read my mind.
know.
Yes, you can smoke marijuana. Light that up. Let me ask you, Allie Patches. Let me ask you. This next week, new plans for the biker chick. New plans for where she's gonna be in the. I'm just gonna keep calling her biker chick.
Biker chick?
It's just.
So I want to try
Where-
and fit her in where we can, but I'm not like stressed about it. Like I don't really even know what I would be talking about, but it would be fun to be included.
You tell me where you would like to be included, and we'll make. This is an improv shit show. We can do whatever we want. We
How
can
about I
make it happen.
improv when I show up?
But I mean, we at least know who's going to be in each
She's
one of the
been in the
scenes.
cast for what, a week now, and she just feels like
It's already
she can
just
do
make
whatever
it.
she wants.
This is how it goes. This is how it is with the creatives. You creatives, man, they'll do it to you.
I literally just said wherever you can fit me in is cool,
Well-
and if not, don't stress about it, homie.
Let me ask you a question. Which environment do you think you'd be able to thrive in more? Like like if okay, so if each of those different segments of Lapstick were a video game, right? Which game or section do you feel you'd have the more responsive for? You know
And
what I
that is
mean?
an analogy, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, guess
An
what? I'm an
analogy.
LAG. You fucker. No. Karen.
Good line.
Karen.
Anyway,
Probably
Karen?
do you
Karen
think
and
you'd
the
be able
bud
to interact more with Karen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Who do you want to be? Do you want to be working with little Terpene? Or are you working with Karen? Or are you working with Charlie? I want to leave that open too. We can make any of those scenarios work. I tell you, she looks like she's riding a hog in. She can do whatever. She's not intimidated by Charlie. She'll put Charlie in his place.
Oh,
She's not really
shit.
intimidated
I don't
by
know.
Karen
I
either.
think it would be really funny if she worked for Charlie. But also, like, I gotta have little Terpenes back, you know? Like, so I don't know, man.
But the
And
but the comedy
opportunity
may
to
be in
work
the
for Karen is
conflict.
great, so,
If you were working for Charlie, you're scamming us all. That's what you are. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. So you're not there to have everyone's back. If you're working for Charlie, I figure
what if I'm
you're
working
there as a
covert?
part of the grift.
What if I'm working covert and you guys think that I'm a part of the grift, but actually I'm,
You have
Not.
your own grip.
mm-hmm.
Oh, I love it when we add all this deep subtext to our improv. That goes over real well in improv and comes across so easy. It's like our inside joke. How do we portray this in our unwritten lines that we have that we get across?
We just start doing the show like, Dungeons and Dragons, where you write up your backstory and your character, and then you just roll.
yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
You could be
Like so many of those books right now.
you could be the lead roadie for Terp. You could be lead roadie if you wanted to.
Just ride the hog up to the
Or be his road manager.
up to
Road
the
manager.
show.
You can't be over here doing all this. Mount Craw 2024. There we go. We're going to climb it together. That's what we're going to do. Mount Craw 2024. We will climb this Mount Craw together.
It's almost like a sign somewhere, just kind of.
Oh, I'm going to put out a whole lot more Mount Craw merch. I'll tell you, it's the only thing
on
we've
the
sold.
Popcorn and Soda
Thanks.
Pop movie thing.
It's the only thing that's moved has been Mount Craw. And that's an artistic line. That artistic peak I have on the with the font underneath. $1,200. That font takes a lot of time, Karen.
Oh my god.
Weed. No, that wherever you feel you wanna act in. And I don't have to have an answer now. If you wanna just explore the idea, Karen would definitely be easier. Because I'm not sure unless you become SC's roommate. He's renting a room from you, and guy's weird and all that. But you guys could have a connection like that.
I like the idea of there being like weird little bridges that connect other characters that you wouldn't think would normally be connected. Like the idea of SC and green-haired girl at least living, like even if they weren't directly roommates, like living in like the same co-op or something. You know what I mean? And like, so they could still be kind of roommates to a degree, but I don't know.
More
And
like
then-
communal living.
And then
Yeah.
and then she's got that job working for whichever one over in the other.
So she's
I-
gone a lot.
I do like that we bring Charlie into the bud zone. Karen's not around, and Charlie's talking shit, and JR is calling him on it. Now she ain't gonna and so that kind of, and again, the conflict the conflict with Charlie is always good comedy. It's
Oh, yeah,
it
it's
really
great.
works. Calling him out on it and stuff.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So that's
And I
another.
like how he-
That's
and I
another.
like how he just-
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just gonna say I like how he just Bugs Bunnies his way out of it every time. He just fucking like he either mentions the shoes or he starts peddling a new like he doubles down and he starts peddling a new grip.
We'll talk about that later. What we need to talk about now is, and then he goes into whatever new direction he's. I'm gonna need cash.
Okay.
You're gonna need to send me another $2,000.
I hate to say it, but I feel like Charlie is scamming Miss Karen.
We
Oh, yeah.
we know that. That's obvious. Hey Clay, peace and love, Clay. Peace and love.
Peace and love. Cheers.
Yep, sure. I think I don't know. It's not my decision, but if you were to ask my opinion, I could
Yes.
I think that green-haired girl working for Karen, I could see that being an easier transition into other things.
Okay.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like after the presidential run, she doesn't work for Karen anymore, and now she's doing such and such. You know, like she could be like still involved in Lapstick, but you know she ends up getting a different job that links her to a different part of the show.
I like that. She could be. Karen needs an assistant. Karen needs an assistant to help keep an eye on what's happening down here with Charlie. To call Charlie on things and all that. So we can definitely work it in that way.
You know who I'm
'Cause
kind of
it-
picturing?
Hmm.
You're familiar with The Boys.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes.
Yeah. I forgot the character's name, but she's the lady who runs the HR of Vought.
Who
The one that's
who is
pulling her
taking
hair out?
over the presidency? The one pulling her hair out.
Yeah,
Uh,
I almost see green-haired girl in like that kind of position sometimes because she's working for you, but she also would be acting as an intermediate between you and Charlie. And I'm sure that sometimes she's trying to put out Charlie's message and Charlie's fires so that like it doesn't affect your campaign and like all this other, you know what I mean? Like
Trying to be that buffer. Trying to be that buffer. Maniac
oh,
Buds.
shit,
Maniac
buddy.
Buds raid. Peace and love. Peace and we need to. Well, if you want to smoke that, or I can hit this. You tell me. If you're ready for the joint, we can get higher in honor of Maniac Buds.
Cheers,
Hiya.
y'all.
Cheers, cheers, everybody. Cheers,
It's time to
everybody.
get high.
It's time to get high. Oh, it's time. I can't remember how that went. I mean, I can't remember how to play it, is what I should
So-
say.
Can I tell you guys a weird phenomena that has been happening with my tie
We
dyes?
don't do that on Random Vibe. I mean, I appreciate it. I
Phenomena?
appreciate what you got, but we don't do that on Random Vibe. Maybe next time.
Okay.
Please do tell us. Please do tell us. That was sarcasm. There was. I don't have the ability to write nice right now, so I have to
All
come
right,
up with other ways to
so
discriminate.
I've been bleaching shirts, right? So then I dyed the shirts.
What's that a euphemism for? Is that a drug thing? I've
No.
been bleaching shirts.
No,
It's really
I've-
fucking up my
I've been
life.
bleaching shirts, and when I go to dye them, the dye turns the opposite color of what it's supposed to be.
So are you
Not-
thinking that there's bleach left in the shirt, causing a problem with the dye?
Maybe?
You need to wash the hell out of the shirt between the stages?
maybe.
Maybe?
What does it say on the dye? Have you Googled this?
I have Googled this shit and GTS and
Oh, thank you
No.
for the acronym. That's a new one for me. GTS. Google the shit.
Google that
Got it.
shit. Google that
Google
shit.
that shit. Okay.
No, I googled it, and this guy was explaining it, but he was explaining it in another language, and there was no subtitles, so I could not understand what the fuck was happening. Boom.
In all of the world, there is one video that covers this topic.
Yep.
There's like, I got. Yep, she just matter of factly. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, well.
Okay, so feed
Yep.
it into Google Translator.
Well, shit.
Have you tried ChatGPT?
That's a good idea.
AI,
Do I-
yeah.
Yeah, GPT.
I'm gonna AI. I'm gonna AI it.
Yeah, ask her.
AI your way through this. AI your way through this. I would think if there was still bleach, unless you are doing a heavy duty wash in between the bleaching and the dyeing, I would think that the bleach would have some interaction with the dye and keep it from taking color or affecting its final outcome.
I would understand that if the color didn't take it all. But when I
some does.
dyed the shirt brown, it turned blue. When I dyed the shirt orange, it turned blue. When I dyed the shirt purple, it turned greenish color.
That's some crazy shit. Because it shouldn't. Because it shouldn't.
Don't bleach make my brown eyes blue.
Don't bleach my brown eyes blue.
Don't breathe. Don't bleach my blue eyes
Don't
pink.
breathe my brown eye.
Don't bleach make brown dyes blue. Brown
Don't
dyes
breathe
blue.
in.
Scarecrow walks at midnight.
Oh, this is good weed, everybody.
But yeah, so that's what I've been dealing with recently. Is my dye's just not fucking working, and it's coming out different weird colors, and so I'm dyeing it the opposite of what it should be, and now I'm hoping that that'll turn out. Watch, the fucking dye will work this time, and it'll be some stupid fucking colors for it. God damn it.
You know, yeah, this they have problems dyeing shirts after bleaching. 78 videos, just 70. Bleach painting shirts problems. Bleach eating holes.
No.
That's one problem.
Bleach is eating holes, man.
Bleach painting shirt problems. Can you dye a shirt after bleaching? No. If
No.
you've ever been the culprit of accidentally ruining your favorite clothes. Oh, dying. Yeah, they're not telling you there's a problem already. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Also, Googling it didn't fix it immediately.
What a jip.
Dang.
What a chip.
What a
What a
jip.
chip.
It
It's
must
terrible.
be impossible to solve.
It
Impossible.
must be. I mean, I'd take more time than this. They chemically, should be able to, or find someone who does this and ask them. There's got to be someone that knows.
Was it Flash's mom that
What if
said
you,
sometimes not everything can be solved and you just have to accept it?
Are you quoting the Flash movie? Are you?
Oh, that's
Are you
incredible.
fucking quoting the Flash? Oh man. Oh,
It seemed to fit.
that seemed to
Yeah,
fit. Okay. So there aren't solutions to every problem. Oh, okay. The Flash. You should watch it. There's a lot of wisdom, or really bad effects. A lot of effects. I don't know. It was something different.
Oh my god!
It was something different.
I saw some of the fight scenes from it,
Hmm.
and I think that I've seen more gusto out of Steven Seagal in a fight.
I wish I could get up and run. I wish I
Run
could
into
get
my-
up and do the run.
Run into my fist. Oh, but then in this one, it was like, okay, I don't know who the character is. I'm sorry, possible spoiler alert, but it seemed like Supergirl maybe.
Yes.
She said, and it seems
Spoiler.
like she's a- spoiler alert. Sorry, guys. Sorry if
Oh,
you
no.
haven't seen. I mean, honestly, I maybe do you a favor. But anyway, seems like she shows up to a prison. She's whooping ass, but like the way they have her, it almost seems as if like this is just what it looks like. It's probably not what actually happened, but it seemed like she's on like roller skates, or like they have her on one of those what are those things that you lay on when you're working on your car? That's got, like,
Dolly, the crawler,
Yeah.
creeper.
Like,
Uh,
yeah, it's almost like she's just like on like one of those, and she's just kind of like they. It's like she's not moving at all. They're just moving her towards the people while she's like this, and she's just so fucking stone faced that it doesn't look like she's even like thinking about fighting anyone. It's like she's thinking about the bad sandwich she had at lunch, and she's just like flying around like it's just so fucking awkward looking. And I really
and the
like,
whole movie was awkward.
it's really weird.
The whole movie was awkward like that. The whole movie was awkward like that. It was. I was not happy. I mean, it was okay, I guess. I mean, I won't. I'm not gonna watch it again.
I'll
I've
probably
got
never
no reason to watch it again. If it weren't on HBO and I already have HBO, I would not have bothered to see it.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
there's much better content on HBO.
Oh, that program they have, Winning Time, about the '80 Lakers, Magic Johnson's, first years and everything. Johnson Riley's in
Yeah.
that thing as the owner. It is so damn good.
It is.
Just really a entertaining program. I was
Gotta
young
check it out.
and I was a Boston Celtics fan during those years. I was a little kid Boston Celtics fan during those years that this is going on. So the Lakers, Rambis just joined the team and everything, and it's like, oh, I remember Rambis. I remember that son of from. I quit watching basketball when Jordan left, but this was a part of my childhood and everything, and
Mhm.
Awesome.
so I'm very entertained by it.
That's awesome. That's great.
Of course, it might just be the weed.
Should I do? Oh yeah, I do have to do that by tomorrow.
Something happened. It got quiet. It
My
got.
internet cut out.
I did too. I couldn't
Did you
tell
show
if
them
it
we
was.
bought
Well,
them?
actually, originally I couldn't tell if it was me or you guys, but I could still hear you.
Weird.
Haha.
She picked up some googly eyes,
I have some of those.
so we've
Do
got.
they have the self-adhesive on them, or do you have to glue them on yourself?
They're the sticky back. eyes.
Sticky back.
That's what they're called, sticky back eyes.
I did not get the sticky back, so I had to manually fucking glue the eyeballs on the green haired girl.
We haven't found a use for it yet. Maybe going to put them on a hand or
Put
something.
them on everything. Put them on your guitar. Your forehead.
The forehead. That's the place.
Yeah.
That's the place. Oh.
You could do it on your cheekbones. It's fun.
Cheekbones.
It is fun.
It's fun. Like marijuana.
Yes.
It's fun.
Just like
It's fun.
marijuana.
Just like marijuana. It is fun.
Put it on your cheekbone.
Put it on your cheekbones, bitch. Put it on your cheekbones, bitch. It's fun. Just like marijuana. Oh, it is fun. Put it on your cheekbones, bitch. That's where it goes. On your cheekbones. Oh, on your cheekbones. High, getting high, getting high. Once again. Cup of coffee, bag of weed. Pretty much that's all I need. I'm getting high, getting high, getting high once again. Feeling happy, feeling good. Feeling stoned the way I should. I'm getting high, getting high, getting high once again. Oh, wake and bake. Wake and bake. Wake and bake. Wake and bake. I'm getting high, getting high, getting high. I don't know. I don't know if a pick slide works at the end of that song.
No, I liked it. It was jarring in a good way.
Jarring? Did you
think
say
you did-
jarring?
I think you made it work.
Yeah, it was good.
It was
It was
good.
like,
I liked
oh,
it.
fuck.
Good.
Oh, okay, we're doing this. Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Allie's thinking.
I am thinking.
Look at Allie thinking. Look at Allie thinking. Allie's thinking.
Think, think, think,
I might need a Mount Cross shirt.
think, 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 think,
Thinking.
think, think,
Allie's thinking.
think, think.
Look at Allie thinking. Look at Allie thinking.
Again.
Allie's thinking. Oh, look at Allie thinking. Look at Allie thinking. I think she's stoned. I think she's stoned. She's really stoned. Look at Allie thinking. 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 Thinking.
I was like, oh, I can get higher.
Now she's getting higher. Still, I can't. Not without another roach. Are there roaches in it? I don't know if there's weed in the bowl, but I'm gonna hit it.
If I get one of these Mount Craw t-shirts, I'm gonna want to tie-dye it.
Absolutely.
It's okay. It's okay. Right? It's Mount Craw. It was a joke. You know that, right? It was-
Yeah, no, but
it was
it's
a joke.
It's still, it's there.
It's a fun inside joke. I love it. I'm totally gonna have Mount Cross shirt. Wear it around. People be like, what the
Mount
fuck was
Cross.
that? I'll be like, hell if I know.
What is
But you
it
should
for
check
people
out-
for mountain climbers? Are we looking for
Yeah.
votes for mountain climbers,
When
Charlie?
was the last time you went on a
Absolutely.
hike?
Mount Craw, Mount Craw.
Raining right now.
Mount Craw, Mount Craw.
Rain in 1 minute.
We will climb Mount Craw together. We will conquer all our fears.
Let's do it.
We will climb Mount Claw together. Mount Claw. I said Mount Claw
Mount
by
Claw.
mistake.
I'm
Claw.
spelling it and everything, and you still got it wrong.
I
Claw.
still got it wrong. I still got it wrong.
So good.
What do you call little alley thoughts?
I don't know. Was there
Sorry,
some-
did you have an idea already
I
when you
did.
started?
That was great.
I'm sorry. I said I didn't have anything.
Oh, shit. Time to get... Ew. Ew.
Ew. Ow. Is it gonna be my turn? Can I do it now? It's ow. 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 Can it be my turn now?
Oh my god, I love the straw.
It's too funny.
Well, we have you to thank for that. You wrote that.
Well, you guys created the characters, so... I don't know.
It's not even our artwork.
Well,
Those are free characters. Those are movie puppets. We just why would I? We made all the ones for We Enjoy Every Day. Otherwise, I just grab free shit out there and just use, because you can use it in anything. All those are royalty free. Oh.
So you can just like input different like layers. Into
Oh, yeah, I
Change
put-
the art and.
I went into the PSD file and I went down to the head section on the wizard. I added a layer and I grabbed these 3D headphones that I just distorted to make them fit on his head because he was wearing headphones and it was easier to add it to the puppet. Then afterwards, track his head and have it do the tracking on his head and apply it that way. So I just went right in and added a layer, and I could just turn the visibility of that layer off when I don't want him wearing headphones. Not that anybody wants the wizard around.
No. Sorry. I had to tell my nose stop. Because it felt like I was about to sneeze.
That's really
I was gonna say, was it running?
that actually
Was it running
No.
in the house? Tell it to stop.
No.
Jazz.
It just started doing the stabbing pain when you're about to start sneezing. Everybody has that when it feels like your nose is about to be ripped off right as you're about to start sneezing. You know.
Ripped
Is
off.
that what that is?
Yeah, the pain. The pre-sneeze pain. The powerful oh my
tingle?
god, my nose.
The
The
tingle.
pre-tingle?
There's a difference between the tingle and your nose is going to get ripped off. I don't know
Yeah.
that. I don't know that
Is
sneezing
it a
has
tingle?
ever.
I
I've
mean,
never thought to myself, "Wow, my nose is going to rip off." You know, if I imagine my nose ripping off, no, yeah, you might have a septum problem or something. I don't know. There maybe that does not
What do you
Does
call
that
it?
sound good?
Sinus doctor? Is
sign it. What?
I don't know.
Stupid.
Ears, nose, and throat. And no, not even. Nope.
She's
Not this
thinking
one.
again. She's thinking again. Oh, and now she's put on her too cool for us glasses. That's what she did. Let's see. We'll do our quarantine weed song that we did back in 2020. I need weed to get me through this quarantine. Can't go anywhere, so I'll just get high. Light a joint or two, nothing else to do. Don't go anywhere, so I'll just get high. 'Cause weed is only bad, weed is only bad. Weed is only bad when you run out of weed. Gotta get some weed, gotta find some weed. Gotta buy some weed so I don't have to feel bad. 'Cause weed is only bad, weed is only bad. Weed is only bad when you run out of weed. Yeah.
that was beautiful.
Oh, I started choking on my own spit. Holy shit, that was
Hello.
scary. Great song. Loved it.
Oh, you need to take care of these problems here, Allie. If you were going to be out here representing and helping me, you've got to get this under control. You get the little girl's frozen now, isn't she?
Uh-oh.
Is it? Oh, there now
Oh,
she is.
there
She's
we
moved
go.
now.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
All Gucci.
Gucci.
Oh, Gucci, you miss Gucci.
Oh, oh, biker girl,
Gucci,
biker
Gucci.
girl. Green head,
Oh, I gotta use that.
green head girl, green
Should have
head
probably-
girl, green head girl, and your bike. Green head girl, she's carrying a knife. Green head girl on her bike. Green head girl, better watch out for that green head girl. If you can read this, the bitch fell off. If you can read this, the bitch fell off. Oh, if you can read this, the bitch fell off. If you can read this, the bitch fell off. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Hey man, are you high tonight? Yeah. Man, have you been smoking weed? Have you smoked as much as you need? Oh man, are you high tonight? Yeah. Everybody out in the chat, do you know where all your weed is at? Yeah. Is everybody high tonight? It ain't always gold, no. Everybody, everybody, I'll say that word a couple times. Everybody, I'm buying time, yeah. Oh,
Ooh,
I don't know what to play. What?
I think it's raining.
It's good.
I love the
It's
rain.
rain. I love the rain, ooh, ooh, and I love the beat. What?
Sounds familiar.
Everything I play does. Anything?
So
I am hanging and smoking and jamming
Look down there.
and toking. Hey, look at this.
Welcome to the show.
Hey, Gary.
Welcome, Gary May.
Nice to see you.
Welcome to the show.
How you doing?
Do I see you smoking the J?
I like it.
Everybody. Everybody. I
Very
know.
good.
Look at this stylish guy.
And gnarly, dude. I love that thing.
Look at this stylish guy. Oh man, he's making me. Now I gotta pack my bowl. Welcome in,
I
welcome
gotta
in.
roll a
Peace
joint
and
so I
love.
can get high,
Peace
too.
and love.
yes.
Mom,
Dude.
that is Charlie Wood, also known as Camp
Yeah.
G-Mate, also
Yeah.
known as Gary. Okay,
I figured it out.
okay. Well, she was asking me
Who
Where-
is who? Yeah.
who and where and what.
Oh no.
Echo.
Oh no.
Mama. Oh, the echo. The echo. It's that. No, Mama G gets all inquisitive about who's that over there. I need all the
Who are
details.
your friends,
What?
I'm not
Allie?
gonna. She won't come on the screen.
Introduce
She
me
just,
to your
she
friends.
just hides to the side, taking her hits. She's ashamed of the weed. She doesn't want to be seen smoking the weed, and so she hides.
Oh no, she's unleashing her hair now. Come on, get over here.
She pulling her hair out. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yes, we have an appearance by my. She's gone. What the fuck? She just ran away.
How special do you
Like
think you
Batman.
are?
That was it. And you take the shot at me. That was.
Nice.
Nice.
How are you? How are you this evening, Gary?
I'm great. Absolutely fantastic.
I love your shirt. Your
Thank
shirt
you.
is so cool looking.
Thank you.
I want to make that shirt.
I love it. Yeah, I got this at a probably about 20 or 30 years ago, somewhere on there at like a vintage clothing store, you know.
Awesome.
I am studying the fuck out of your shirt, dude. I'm sorry. That thing is so killer. Oh, I
Well,
love
this is my setup too. You know, normally when I I can show you different angles and stuff, but when I do my stream, when I do my psychic readings, I have them all up at once. These are my cards. You see that?
I'm gonna pop
I
this
use
over here.
medicine cards, and I use these other cards that are really cool. These cards are really cool.
There we go.
But that's when I give my readings, and then I also have I give you. Let's see, is this the right one? Yeah, you get the letters. See,
Oh, others.
I have these letters that I carved out, and then as I give you your reading, we spell words and stuff with them. You know what I mean?
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
And I do my
And this is
readings,
this
so I'm going to be
Friday,
doing
right?
some readings Friday night.
Yeah,
So-
you mentioned that. I plan on being there.
Do you have that scheduled yet?
Tricks.
I think it's scheduled. Yeah, I saw it scheduled.
Yeah, it's scheduled for Friday night, not till like 7. I might even push it back till 8.
Okay.
You know,
Normally,
I
whenever you schedule something, I see it pop up for me, so that's why I asked.
so we got that coming up. It should be pretty fun. I usually don't do them. It's usually just like a special event. I do it like once every 3 months. I just go out and do it, and it's the weirdest stuff you've ever seen, man. The letters spell the weirdest stuff, and the people relate to it. And I probably do like maybe 20, 30 readings. They come because, you know, when you have the heading, hey, free psychic readings, you know, they come.
We are gonna be really high, really
Well-
high. That is.
Well, this is how I do it. You ask a question in chat, and I have my moderator keeping track of it, so we can scroll back and it's time stamped. So we give one person their reading, and then we scroll back to the next question, and we say, "Hey, is that person here?" You know what I mean?
Yep.
And then boom, we give them their reading. Sometimes a reading can last 2 seconds and 2 hours. You never know. Yeah.
That's.
So if you get there early and get your question in, you get your reading.
I'll have to come up with a good question though. That's going to be the thinking of the right question to ask. That's going to be the challenge.
I hope you're still going when I get up there.
Well, let's look
Oh,
to the
yeah.
cards for that. Let's look to the cards for that.
What question?
Let's ask the cards. What do you want to ask the cards right now?
What question should I ask on Friday?
You can ask any question you want.
And that's the question I'm asking. What question should I ask on Friday? That's
This
the
is one
thing.
of those
That's-
questions that he'll be like, you know the answer already. don't
I mean, you know, ChatGPT will probably tell me. But
Well, let's ask the cards right now what you should do.
let me get this. I'm gonna bring this up. Let me bring it up over here.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna find out what's going on with you right now, Wes. Okay. We need to
no.
find out. So we're gonna pull a card right here. Here it is. You got the number 51, the Jaguar. Okay. Which is a really, really good card to get. We're gonna come over here, and we're gonna splash you a couple letters. How's that sound? You ready for a couple
That'll
letters?
work. So we've got.
You take a look
51.
over. You got the Jaguar.
51
There's
Jaguar.
a 51 connection. So we're gonna take all these. We're gonna put them in here, and then we're gonna get you a grab. Ooh, that one wanted to jump out. We'll get you some letters. So just for now, and we'll let people. Okay, let's put them up here. We'll let everyone decide. Okay, what you could spell. I'm not gonna trip on that for now, but at least.
Grace. Is that an L? That's an L.
So there's some letters that you can play with, but see on mine, I have, I have like
Barley.
Crabby, Crabble. All right. So anyway, you get the idea. But it's a little different when I have to switch from camera to each trip. It's only because I'm on your show. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Normally, when I stream, I'll have all.
You'll have them all set up.
I'll have them all, so you see them all as you're doing it. You know what I mean? And then you're answering the question, and then Robin Cheyenne hosts it with me.
Okay, I was wondering about that. I saw her live.
Yeah,
I caught that live that she did yesterday. I think it was yesterday.
nice. Let's talk
Really
about.
sounds-
Listen, I watched the replay of the last episode of Lapstick. I could not stop laughing. I watched it from beginning to end yesterday. And I also was going to email you and just go, fuck, dude, I couldn't stop laughing.
It is good. It is really. I pulled, I could pull so many more clips, but I think I've pulled 17 or 18 so far, and all I've gotten to is just early on with you, and I've skipped over so much. I could have grabbed 20 clips from just that alien report thing easily,
Yeah.
because it went so long. I pulled. I have one where it's don't do PCP, don't do PCP, and it's just a 2.5 second. It just loops over and over.
Wow.
None of
That
them are
one
getting
makes me
good
laugh.
views, but that one makes me laugh.
Good night, Prince of Peace.
Go G, peace and love, peace and love.
Later, Cody.
Have some sleep.
Do I even get a clue of where you're going with Karen this week? Or we're not there yet?
We're in that. Well, we've been discussing. I think Karen has a new assistant.
Right.
You may know her.
Yes,
as the
yes.
little green-haired girl. So she's going to be there. She's going to be there to help. We were deciding whose assistant she would be. Yours, Karen's, or Little Terp's, right? And so it was funny to have her with you. And she said, "Well, I'm still on everyone's side, though." And I said, "No, if you're working with him, you're running the grift. You're a part of it. You've got to. You're not there on our side. You're there on Charlie's side, and probably yours. More than anything." And but
Yeah, I think too what would be kind of cool is the kind of buzz I got was because I made some of those shorts where I clipped out some of that stuff when you guys crashed Charlie's Live.
yep.
It's like Charlie was trying to talk you into just nonsensical stuff, taking more drugs, and she was saying don't do it. She kind of is on to Charlie a little bit, She should be Karen's person that's saying, I don't know, don't do it. Because Charlie gives nothing but just the worst, horrible advice there is, right?
Well, he's just milking her. He's gonna bleed her of everything she's got.
Right. It's total fucking catfish.
And
The whole,
that's what I was letting Allie know was it's the conflict. It's and him trying to talk his way out of it, because Gampro had mentioned how you Looney Tunes your way just right out of a lot. We'll talk about that later. What you need to concentrate on, and you take us in a totally new direction, which is awesome.
let's hear your Charlie.
And to have who, me?
Yeah, let's hear your Charlie. Voiceover.
Karen, hey Karen, hey those shoes.
You understand?
Oh, you understand me? You understand me? Do you get what I'm saying?
Says,
No, you don't.
He says, do you understand after everything, right? Yeah. No, you got him. You got Charlie down. Because I'm going to have someone come up once as Charlie while I'm there, too. Down the road. Not on your show. I just mean, because it'll be like, look, he's not Charlie,
It's the.
You know what I mean?
Never,
That'd be
you
great.
never see the two of them together. Well, here I
Right.
am. Here I am.
Right.
What are you people out there talking?
Not only that, I'll have a guy wearing a blue suit doing Charlie. Back there.
Actually moving him around. That would be great.
And I'll be right here. Like, how am I doing it? Isn't that fucking trippy?
That would be good.
I'm working on it.
We've got.
What's going on, Game Pro? Did you see me play? Playing a while earlier?
Yeah, that was a blast from the past.
You ever play?
Like very, very, very briefly for a short amount of time.
Yeah.
I had a lot of friends that played it a lot.
Yeah. I'm just doing it for fun. I got a free 30-day game card, and I played for like 10 years, but I haven't played like in 10 years.
I had an Xbox, and I was in my probably early 30s, and I'm sitting there, and there's a game. Brute Force was the name of this game, and it had 18 levels, and I thought, kids can get through this entire thing. I'm gonna do it. And so I played this game until I was able to get through all of the levels, and it kept track of how much time I'd spent playing the game. And it was over 500 hours. I know that you can build a plane. You can build your own plane in 500 hours. And I thought, I've gotta stop. I gotta walk away. And I haven't played. I have. It's one of those. No, it's like Coke. You know, I can't. No, I have problems. I don't want to go down that road. You don't want to give me any of that. You know.
Yeah.
But I loved it, and I had fun. I'll watch the streams. I end up watching his streams. Yours was already private or something by the time I got over here, and because I'd been taking care of dinner. With
Yeah,
the
because
kids.
they were just I haven't played in a long time, and they were just like I was just testing, because usually what it is it's a big commodity when you go into these. The whole thing about WoW is you game up with 4 other people, and the 5 of you run around out there, and you go into this cave and you do everything right. Everybody plays their role right, and at the end you get the boss, and then you get something really cool that is an upgrade that makes you stronger. So
See, I stopped before they had the online gaming.
right.
I had stopped before that, and maybe it's for the best because, like I say, I could really enjoy it too much. I was, 80s arcades,
Right.
I was all the classic games. Well, those were new when I'm gonna do this, and
Yeah, but back then you would look up videos because they're called instances, and you run them, and they're really people watch them because you got to know what you're doing to get all the way to the end, and that's the whole strategy behind it, and the fun behind it is that it's hard. You don't just go do it. You know what I mean? You got to figure out everything that
It
has to
takes
be
you
done
a
right.
while
Yeah,
to
so it's
figure
really
it out.
intense. So I played for 10 years, and I was end game, meaning that I was at the very end of all the content doing all the hardest shit. And I had like a guild, and we'd get on Ventrilo, and the 5 of you go in there on Vent. I played, I think, from 2004 to like 2014. And it was fun, man. You had a guild, and it was the same thing. You signed on, there's 40, 50 people, they're all this drama. It's just same stuff, man, because you'd go do something and someone wasn't pulling their weight or playing their character, and you wipe out a bunch of times, and it costs a bunch of money, and they get all mad and leave, and then go join a different guild. And you have your guild above your head, and you're running around out there, so.
See, it's best that being an easily addicted person. It's best that I stay clear.
Yeah, it's true.
Otherwise, I don't get enough done as it is.
Right. I don't either. I just did it because, like I said, someone gave me a free 30-day thing. Because your account never goes away. Once you have an account, you know what I mean? It never goes away. It's just you don't. It's like $12
like
a
my
month
Hotmail.
or something. Yeah.
It's like my hot.
But that's why I was doing that today. I was out trying to see if I could stream it. Because I could actually, I have some really high-level characters that I can go do some intense stuff and do it live and film it and put the name Arathi Basin. You know what I mean? It'll get some hits because people want to know how to. Back then, when I played, that's what we did. We Googled YouTube videos on how to, get to the end.
All I remember is Leroy Jenkins.
Oh my God! Yes, who's Leroy Jenkins?
Yeah,
Is that you, Jess?
She's
Yeah.
so good.
yeah, it's me.
Wow. Yeah, Leroy Jenkins came to fame because what had happened was you had this final thing that you had to go to, and it took like 8 hours for that 5-pack to get all the way there, right? Because what happens is if you wipe, you're just done. You're done for the night. There's no salvaging. And Leroy, I wasn't there, but the story is they were right there on this platform, and they were just waiting. They were going to get everything because you had to be finished as a group, right? And Leroy just runs and jumps and falls off the cliff and falls down and dies, and it ruins the whole expedition. And then for about 5 years, everybody started calling it a Leroy Jenkins. Like when someone would run into a mob and just destroy the group and stuff. But anyway, GamePro, what kind of games are you playing right now?
Well, I play a lot of different stuff. For the most part, I tend to stick to survival horror kind of stuff. So like old school Silent Hill, Resident Evil. What else?
You group up with people,
Oh, no.
or is it just solo?
Most of the time, I'm solo. Yeah, I used to play online games for a while, and then I've just noticed that a lot of the online gaming communities just keep getting like more and more toxic and fucked up. And it just
They
kinda,
ruin
like,
everything. They ruin everything too.
Yeah, they really do. And it's like now I'm like I don't even want to play like a Fortnite or like a Call of Duty or whatever because I don't want some like angry 12-year-old dox me through my IP address who's like million subscribers on Twitch because of the 23 times that he killed me, I got him once with a claymore or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Right.
just like-
Yeah. Well, see, it's
I know-
hard.
I know sanity.
It's hard for me to relate because, but aside from World of Warcraft, same thing. I played Call of Duty PC, Call of Duty 1 and 2, and it was awesome. 3 and 4, and then when it went to Xbox, I've never had an Xbox or done any of that, so you know what I mean. And World of Warcraft is a PC game too. It's not an Xbox game. You know what I'm saying?
Only PC was gonna be was it Quake, Doom, those.
Yeah.
Right.
Those were the PC games that I did. I didn't end up
EverQuest
bought
was
that Xbox and
EverCraft?
like I said, I just went through that one game. I had another popular game, but I never even bothered. I opened this one and just okay, I'm gonna fucking get to where I can finish this whole thing and the 500 hours. I never went back. I walked away from it. Once it was when I started doing cartoons too. I dove totally into animation from doing that. I started working Flash right at that time.
yeah, nice.
Hey, the
Yeah.
Jay Jordan. Peace and love. Peace and love. You know you got a link, Jordan. You know if you look at Instagram, I think you got a link. If you might be working out, doing something. I don't know.
I unfortunately have to go get some sleep. I wish I could
That's
hang out longer,
understandable.
but
Little T.
chaos will ensue probably shortly, and I should probably at least get a tiny bit of sleep. So,
right,
much love, you guys.
I will when you have a chance. Photos of SC
I will
for
have
me to different positions from the side. Just with against the green screen, and that way I can grab those.
absolutely. I can do that.
Get some sleep, my friend. Peace
All
and
right.
love.
I'll catch you guys
Peace
later.
and love.
See you again.
He's trying. He's trying. I saw his eyebrow go up, so he wasn't totally frozen. No, we were going over what we're going to use for, because I'm doing the Lapstick Plus this week. I'll do the fake Lapstick Plus, and we're using it's a movie trailer for with soda pop and popcorn for Broke Snack Mountain. It's got a lot of comedy in it. That's going to be our. It's just really on the nose, if you will. But kind of a 30-second movie trailer. That's what we're going to use for that. Streaming this fall on Lapstick Plus. Like he had the
Right.
Criminal Origins or whatever it was. What'd you do, Allie? Allie screwed something up. She made a face. Hey, dude, you know you got that echo, right? You got something, Gary. You know that echo's on there, right?
It's me.
Yeah, it's you. It's see how it's gone. See how it's gone. No, and I'm fine with it if you want to. I'm just letting you know you do have an echo. You do have an echo.
Is it there now?
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Hello.
Is it there
I think
now?
it's gone.
I
No,
think it's gone.
I'm not hearing it. You're good now. You're,
Oh.
you're
Interesting.
good now. That was yeah.
No, I hear it now.
She okay a
Is
little
it
bit.
You?
Yeah.
Just-
Is it me?
Is it you?
I don't know.
Well, you mute.
Mom, mute me. Mute me, Mom. No. Go down here.
Testing 1, 2. Yeah,
Check
I can
1,
hear it
2.
on me.
Check 1, 2.
See, I don't hear it with you. I hear it with me.
Is it?
Well, you hear an echo of you?
Not test. Just bear. Yeah, I can hear it. I can hear it. But we don't hear an echo on you.
Who's on first? We're all stoned.
That has been the evening. I grabbed what I needed for the video for that Broke Snack Mountain trailer we're gonna do, and I think I cut maybe 17 or 18 shorts out of Lapstick. And hey, anything you want to grab out of Lapstick to throw on your channel, just for shorts.
It's hard for me because if I try to screen capture it, sometimes I don't get the best audio, and then I got you just drop
I can
it.
make it available. I can drop it.
Just drop
on
it.
my Google Drive. I'll
Hell
put it
yeah.
on my Google Drive and then just give you a link. That way you'll have access to it.
Now I'll go in there and I'll chop up all kinds of killer stuff. Put out tons of shorts on.
If you want, I can also throw the ones that I've gone ahead and pulled. They all have Lapstick up in the corner. Somewhere on it, it says Lapstick Sunday 9 p.m. or something like that. But
Or if you just drop me the whole thing, I can go in there and just chop up. Try to
what you want.
get some freaky deaky. Get my freaky deaky on.
Oh, there's plenty of freaky deaky. The last one was all about.
Oh my god.
About night, and you were like, "You're in good hands, Karen."
Right,
No,
right.
it was hands and other things. It was really intense, Charlie. It was really intense. That's all I want to say.
Do you think that do you think that green-haired girl should be the voice of reason?
She's
Don't do that. You should. That doesn't sound good to me. Like she's not falling for it.
She's. I think she should be aggressive. I think she should be confronting you when you are taking advantage.
Questioning.
When you are, your shoes, and when I'm.
Or just
falling
speaking
for it.
up too. Just speaking up.
Yep. But we're gonna have her. We'll have her in the mix. She's
Yeah.
Karen can
my
be
new
all,
assistant.
Shut up.
Right.
I don't want to hear it right now.
That's.
Right.
I'm
Oh my
talking about
God.
that later. Talking about that later, Karen.
So like you say.
Afghanistan. the Afghanistan. The lies. He must
Right.
love me. He loves me. The lies. The level of lying.
Right. So you bring her up. You're my new assistant. And then all of a sudden, ring, Charlie.
Well, she's
And I'm giving you all kinds of fucked up advice, and she's like, I don't think so.
Well, she's actually going to end up being Karen's assistant,
Right. That's what I mean.
and you're going to have to deal with her on a number
Right.
of these issues. That's so yeah. She's going to be a foil there. So we're going to be. She's going to have to be ready to take some shit and dish it out.
Well, it's all improv too. All we do is improv. We have a few.
Oh, yeah.
We have a rough idea of. You're like, hey, it's this is kind of like the topic, and here are some trigger words.
He's going to have another video. So Little Terp will have another video. I'm going to have more of the VP videos for us to review. That gives us, a couple things to review and all that. With this isn't getting any better. This is worse. How am I supposed to lead America with this? and with the addition of little green hair girl, that should be a full segment. With the improv that we come up around all that.
Right, exactly. Like it should be like you should bring her up and be like, and this is all up to subject, but like, hi, I'm your new assistant. Charlie sent me,
I,
and you guys are getting to know each other, and then all of a sudden, when I come around and whatever I got to say, she could be like, that doesn't sound like a good idea to me.
I was going to open with her, so it's her and I. And
Right.
This is my new assistant. This is
Right.
I want everyone to meet, and then we'll bring Terpene in, and I love your music, blah blah blah, and we'll do the awesome video. I'm sure it'll be awesome. Whatever it is. Is she laughing? Are you paying attention? This is
Right,
the
so
show
you need to
outline.
call me for some reason, and I'll give you some fucked up shit that she can be like, hey, that's doesn't.
It's the Karen show. We always, I have this time slot. We're filler. And so they give me this, and this is BTS campaign. It's behind the scenes campaign.
Let's check in with the main
we're trying to, build an audience here. And so you and I are going to be going over those videos. That's why I've got to call you.
Oh, that's right, we got more videos.
We got more videos. We've got that as additional content to give us something to add to our segment each week now. For a while, we can always have those videos to fall back on.
Right. So then you'll get a hold of me, and then we'll show some more videos.
I'm sure your ass is going to need money. You're into something. I don't know what it is yet. I'll hear about
Right.
it on Sunday.
I should have like a gambling casino behind me.
Yeah, casino. Look, I'm in a lot of trouble.
You hear like slot machines going on in the background.
I need you to wire me. Yeah. Well, you're gonna have to talk to little green-haired girl now because I let her handle a lot of these affairs now. That is the way it's gonna have to go. Don't shake your head, no.
I can't wait to see what happens. It's improv at its finest. Everybody kind of knows the direction we kind of want to go,
There's gonna be a fight. You're gonna say something, and I don't approve, and then you're gonna sweet talk me again.
The shoe thing, that routine.
Well, and you lie to me, and I know that means.
And then,
you're
right, and Green Girl will be like, are you kidding me?
We're
bad.
gonna
It's like the voice of reason.
We're gonna get you
Don't
some
ruin-
comfy sneakers, Karen, that will take away all mind control.
No, don't you ruin this for me. Don't you? I do not want to grow old alone. Don't you ruin this for me. This is not how it's gonna be. We will talk about this private, Charlie. That's what we will do. Because she ignores all the red flags and she just falls. She'll call you on it, but instantly she's out of it. No, and this is we're destined to be. Her song when the PCP was, if you listen to the lyrics, Charlie will be mine, he will be the first lady, it will all work out, we will be happy.
It's
Something
bizarre,
along those lines.
man. Bizarre.
She's totally taken in by him, even though she knows. But aren't we all attracted to bad boys? I mean, I'm just a woman, and you have to understand.
Be crazy, man. And you never know what Will's gonna do,
I haven't given any thought to what character I'm going to ask him to bring in but I have no idea where it'll go. I have no idea where it's always interesting and
Yeah.
crazy. That's what I love about it. Is that Shelley Michelle Morrison out there?
Shelley Michelle Morrison.
Hey, puff puff pass. Ta 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 ta. Falco. Do we have anything to smoke? I'm thinking smoking would be a good thing to do right now.
Smoking is an amazing idea.
So what videos have you made? You want me to make a couple?
For the VP.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, because
feel free.
you did soda pop, you did the popcorn.
If you don't send any, I figure I'll fill in. I'll have some ready. But if you've got some, I'll pull those right in. We'll
I'm
go
trying to
through
think
those.
what I can do. Are we? It has to be like a cartoon or a puppet, right?
No.
Well,
No.
It doesn't.
No.
Nope.
No.
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 Okay.
It could be.
You
It
can
could be.
fly.
It could be any of
It could
your.
be
Any of your.
Conductor McFunk from Groove Trek.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Exactly. It could be any of those characters, and let them know. Use it as a vehicle so that we're promoting Groove Truck. Use it and make sure that that's on there and everything. And that's.
Well, I'm just
perfect.
trying to come up with ideas. I mean, I was thinking maybe Jack with that monkey.
I had thought about Jack. Jack.
And like
any
I
of
said-
the other characters that you've got, because those are all.
I had the Gmail show. I marked it all private, and it didn't do that bad. It was 10 episodes, and it was before I was green screening. It was before I was live streaming. So I would just make these videos, and it's like, hey, Gmail show episode 1, and I did all kinds of goofy stuff. And he hosted the show once, and it's Jack the Monkey on Your Back. It's been that for a long
Yeah.
time, so it's not like I just made it up out of the blue. You know what I mean?
He could totally put one in. Any of those you'd like to do. If you don't have time to get to them, I'll have enough filler for others.
So
But
you have already
yes,
got a good 3 already for the.
I know I've got 2 of them. I know.
I don't want to give it away. I don't want to give it away. That. So,
Whatever, you just email me whatever you got.
yeah,
Whatever you end up.
I'll send it to you. I'll goof around with some stuff.
If you get something, I'll put it in. If you can't get it done, we got stuff. We're okay on that area.
You got it.
So, and there's others I plan on doing. I'm going to do a Mike Pence in the style that South Park does, where they take an actual photo of somebody and just cut across here and flap the mouth. I'm going to do a Mike Pence.
I love that.
Mike Pence is gonna apply because he doesn't think he's gonna do too well in the election. He's not gonna get the nomination. That sort of thing. But I'll probably put. We got until October 31st on that thing, so I'm sure we'll have a number of them throughout the time.
And then we got to get together too. I gotta get to work. I gotta get the rough draft for the Shine Fest overlays. I got a picture of the sun, a really killer one that Robin Cheyenne drew herself. And it's a black and white. It's really cool. It'll be perfect for us. You know what I mean? We'll do the same thing. It's just instead of pot leaf, we'll just put the sun
Yep.
in the person's name. You know what I mean?
That's what I was. I had thought about a. Let me get rid of these.
But I don't want to. I don't want to do it because I know once we do it, it only takes like a day or two, to decide. Okay, these are the people, and this is what we're going to do. So I'm still waiting on a couple more acts. So I'd rather just wait until we know. Because then once I lock the festival in, it's locked because we're making all the overlays, and then all the time slots will get.
And it
Slot it
won't be
up,
bad
you know what I
for me to
mean?
put those- it won't be bad for me to get those put together once the list is finalized. and
Yeah,
everything
yeah,
like that.
exactly.
The last ones didn't take long because I do them over in Photoshop. It goes real smooth. Goes real smooth. for me.
Right. So that should be cool.
Because that's a week from Saturday, right?
Yeah.
That's a week from Saturday.
Not this Saturday, but next Saturday.
Yep.
It'll be smooth, man. It'll go just like Stoner Fest. We got a lot of cool acts, and I'm sure a couple of people will slide in there at the end. If not, there's already like the same as many. I just wanted to try to jam it up to 20,
Yeah.
and that's why it's an open invitation to everyone. You know what I mean?
It should be a good show.
Yeah.
The last one was good. I had a good time. I really enjoyed it. I have some songs, but I've got to work a bit more on what I want to actually. I have grandiose ideas, and then let's see what I actually end up having. In the end.
That's when I wear those to the time. 'Cause restricted.
we have a sun that I've got animation of the sun taking a bong hit. I've got a number of, actually, that sun could be used as transitions and other stuff if you wanted some things to pop up. Tying the sun
Absolutely.
to weed. I'll get some of those that you could throw into StreamYard. Like you've
Absolutely.
got the montage of the Gmail ones and the other
Right.
stuff. The people.
Well, it's kind of like how we did last time, where I gave you a couple symbols, and then you dialed it in. You know what I mean?
It'll be a piece of cake.
Big time.
That should be fun. The card reading on Friday. The psychic.
Yeah, it's going to be
readings.
interesting. I haven't done one in at least 3 months, so it should
I'm gonna
be
get-
interesting what happens, man.
She won't be done with work until 8 o'clock your time, I think it is. Is that what time? 11? But yeah, I'm just going to be stoned as hell watching. That's going to be fun.
It's going to be really cool, man. I love doing my psychic readings. That's why I save them for every 3 months, because I consider it more like, that time and
Outside the
space, you
norm.
had to be there. It's something special. You know what I mean?
Like the festivals. It's like the festivals. Spread those things out and everything, so they are something special.
Yeah.
And Mamsie's birthday. Yes, Shelley. Shelley.
Yeah, and then Mamsie's birthday
51st
on-
birthday.
Yeah, Mamsie. I marked on private last year's his 50th birthday party we had. You go there and watch that. It's fucking. There's so many. I think I have. Almost 1,000 lives, and it saves them all for you. You know what I mean? It saves them all for you. You go back and you just, you know what I mean?
Eddie's
Hey,
an
Eddie.
Eddie Gannon. Eddie Gannon. Peace and love. Peace and love. I hope everybody's giving me the pity thumbs up. Let's get this pity thumbs up. We're doing a random vibe. We're talking about Lapstick. We're talking about different creative endeavors we're doing.
Yeah.
As a big part of the ensemble of characters that we have on the show. I love Lapstick. I love this whole experience. This is just
Plus, in Groove Trek, I'd love to fly to because there's a planet called Indiconia, and it's where all indica comes from. It's an entire planet of indica. It's called Indiconia.
I
I
have
would-
a planet I made in After Effects as an experiment that I call Weed Planet. That is a planet in space that's got weed leaves all over it. It's over on my Facebook somewhere.
In Groove Trek, I would love to go to some type of sativa planet. See, and like you're the leader of the sativa people. You know what I mean? And then you start talking about it more, and it's kind of like a think tank. I used to live stream. That's why I have so many of those. I used to live stream every day. And I wasn't even doing open mic. I was just doing Groove Trek, Return to Corn, and Charliewood.
Are
And the Kitty Chicken
sativa
Bunny Girl
people,
show.
Are the sativa people enemies of Indiconia? Have they?
Well, that's what I mean. If you truly watch Groove Trek, it's always the same thing. It's always people that are against each other that, because of our groove, it harmonizes everything, and then we smoke weed with you and teach you how to groove, and everybody works out all their problems. You look at every Groove Trek, that's what the underlining theme is on all of them.
I don't
The
know if you
Beakers
see
against
that.
the
Oh, that's
Lizzies, you know?
I like that.
And
This
because we
is-
groove so hard, because we groove so fucking hard, it harmonizes everybody. And then we elevate guitars. We fucking Groove Trek's really cool, man. I'm gonna.
Everybody playing on the bridge there when the other group and all that come in with their harsh music and all that and then you guys rip into it. This is
Oh,
in the first episode.
I like. My favorite is Indiconia.
I don't know if you can.
That is cool.
if you-
Is that
This is-
sativa?
I'm sorry if that's too loud. Mysterious Planet Weed.
for it. That's it.
Turn that down. This was just I was doing tests with After Effects, and I was
Yeah.
using the CC Sphere.
It's badass.
And I decided I'd use a pot leaf kind of pattern as the
That's good work.
surface mat that it gives, because it'll give it. There's 5 different layers you can put of maps to really get an Earth-looking planet. You can download different known planets and other stuff. The mapping to put onto your planets, so you can have the camera follow around, and I can get you some really neat space shots
Nice.
using that.
Nice.
But yeah,
Nice.
that was the. Let me get to the beginning where it's not.
I love it.
Those are all just pot leaves around it. But no, I was back when I was doing the After Effects stuff and a lot of experimentation to teach myself how to use do all those different effects they have.
That's totally cool, man.
The Thanos snap. I make one of myself disappear, and
Wow.
talking on a wall, kind of like a painted. I had that one, and there were several of them. I just enjoyed doing it. One of a portal, grabbing drinks from the fridge through a portal.
Nice.
Kids splitting into 2.
Yeah.
That's cool.
The kid splitting into 2 was a neat one. I was yelling at I was telling my daughter she had to take out the trash. Where is that? Did I put it up here?
It's over on Richmond.
It's on my page. That's right. That one was a neat effect. Let's see if I can find it.
There it is.
Which one is it? This one?
Clone example.
The cloning example.
Oh, I think oh no.
And for this week's effect, we got the inspiration of the object he tries to grab. And after that, let it act like he
Hey, Cindy.
force. These 2 people.
What is it?
I need you to take care of the litter box and the trash, all right? Get that stuff taken care of.
But I was in the middle of watching a tutorial.
Well, you can do this later. Just do what I said, all right? Lazy ass kids.
Man.
Now, the problem with this is lighting. And it was because, I wasn't controlling the lighting. I had natural lighting.
Rock, paper, scissors. Oh man, you suck. Coming down.
And then she goes back to doing her tutorial.
Wow.
Line with a simple cut.
I love
Wow.
I've been working at this stuff, trying to
That is impressive.
learn how to use those tools and everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, because that's the
the
big.
problem I had with that was lighting. When I was filming the 2 things, the lighting from in the window had changed slightly, so there's a certain brightness, and you learn the problems of natural lighting, and that's an area that, budget-wise, I can only do so much. I have some good LED panel lights, some newer ones that even have some effects and different things on them, but you live and learn.
That was top shelf, man.
This is the disintegration from Thanos. This one was just bad green screen. I wasn't worried about it because I just filmed it here in the house. I did this one evening. Crap.
crap.
Just to kind of test it out. And then the portal one. If I have it, kids in portal, here we go.
Hey, can I have one of those? Sure.
Oh man.
That was
Get
cool.
that back angle.
Hey, where'd you go?
all the juice? Stinking kids.
So I've
Thank
I've dabbled. I've dabbled in some things. I
Yeah.
enjoy doing effects, and it's useful. It's useful if you want to, get that extra. You do effects all the time. You've got stuff going on in all your videos.
Well, I use Corel, which is like, second grade. You're using the kind of stuff is like college level pro.
This is Adobe After Effects. Is
Yeah.
a lot, and there's.
Yeah.
I think they do a lot of work on a lot of shows. Actually, end up using it, and I think that they did color grading and other stuff with Joker, and it's Adobe. They've been around since I was writing code in the '90s, reading their PostScript
Wow.
manuals and stuff like that. So
Wow.
Illustrator's as old as I am.
Illustrator's as old as you are. Yeah, it's been around for 36 years.
Yeah.
So you can't, it's expensive. That's the issue.
Yeah.
It costs money, and but hey, I need those tools. I want all those tools. I gotta
Yeah.
have them.
That's all killer. That would all be killer stuff. All those techniques would be so cool for Groove Trek. Go to Sativia. Or Sativia.
Sativa.
What did you call it? See what I'm saying? I actually am the one that Nick came up with Indiconia.
That
Oh,
feels like a
I'm
mixture
full.
between that fake sugar and sativa. Like that stevia stuff.
Steve, yeah.
Should go there, meet
Okay.
Captain Chronic.
Hey,
Captain Chronic, man.
it's a nacho.
The planet of Dank. Welcome to the planet.
And that's the thing. And that's what I was saying earlier. Is I used to go live all the time. I used to go live every night. Trying to monetize and mostly get like 6, 7 people. But I'd put the caption "Think Tank." And you come in and I'd be like, pitch me. Because if you can, with Groove Trek, if you can just kind of talk it out, we can make it happen. Because you combine our styles and my editing and your knowledge and
That's
then
what,
everybody, we're all in it and we film it and we could do a cool Groove Trek, man.
And I'd like to add to some of the sci-fi stuff because, like I say, I've got access to all that. Lightsabers. Oh, I've already done lightsabers. Things like that.
Yeah.
Because
It's the first jam room in space. It's called the Red Eye. And of course, Captain Chronic is the captain, played by Mamsie Graham. And then you have Conductor McFunk and Professor Groove Monkey. Dragon Cell Puppets is Dr. Stony McBoney.
I love
Great.
how it moves. It just keeps moving along, and it's got more than when they're flying across the field and the music.
I got you, Mac
that.
Daddy. Your mother's just on top of
Jetpacking
me. Yeah. And then we race you to the top, and we go up to the top of the buds. And then I actually had, because I harvest, so I filmed me snapping a giant, just cola bud in half in front of a green screen.
Dang.
I love Indiconia. Mamsie's all, Indiconia is beautiful. It's just fucking so fucking funny, man.
It was.
Well, see, that was the whole thing we talked about. We're like, well, why don't we go to this place called Indiconia, and there's a giant that's protecting it, and he smokes monkeys, and he catches monkeys and puts them in the cage, and he smokes them. That was our whole trip, man. And then, but actually, he was just protecting it because at the end, the Sun Queen comes down and says, take as much as you want, but not more than what you need. There's always a good killer moral story at the end, I'm telling you, when you watch them.
There's a moral story at the end. It's
All of them, there is.
I know, and I love that that's included in the show with the. I'm gonna fight this giant with these.
Well, here's the thing, Wes,
No.
and now it's turning into like a musical. We want to do one where it's more like, you know, 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 it's more like, in the last one, we were just starting to incorporate where you kind of start to kind of sing your lines a little bit. Free the funk. You know what I mean?
Paramount just did the second to last episode of Strange New Worlds was a friggin' musical. A Star Trek
I love it.
episode, and it was a musical. They explained how the musical, it was some, being out there was causing everybody to sing their lines and do all this changing, altering reality. And they had Klingons. They speak to Klingons for a minute who are affected by this, and they're dubstepping, they're dancing. It was outrageous. I loved it.
Yeah. So I think to me it would be more of like if we ever did go to a planet Sativa, we really need to come up with, just like we were like in Daconia and there's a big giant protecting it and he catches us, put us in a cage, you know what I mean? We kind of started to get a little bit of a buzz going, and then
Well, you've got
you get the skeleton, you know what I mean? Right now we just got Sativa.
The people on the planet. You've got to have the interaction with
There's got to be
whoever-
conflict.
Exactly. Otherwise, it's not a show. It's Star Trek.
Right,
It's
and then
Groove Trek.
because of our music that we're playing, and what's cool about Groove Trek is, look, if you're going to put the effort into it, you get something out of it because you get to use your music, you're part of it, you're writing it too, you're editing it too, you're doing special effects. So it's just a win-win for everyone.
The,
So we get to, you know, I'm ready to do Sativia or whatever we were calling that planet. But like I said, it's going to need a couple think tanks. And as weeks go by, you're like, hey, what would be cool is if we... I still think you should be the leader somehow of something on Sativia.
The land of Sativia.
We are the king and queen of Sativia.
We are the king and
You
queen
shall
of
address us
Sativia.
Right,
as Your
right.
Highness.
Why
Right,
are these
right.
people in my realm? Because they had crazy stuff like that. They'd have ancient Greeks. They'd have all these different, other planets that would have civilizations at a different time period. One of my favorite, the Native American, when they went to this, and Kirk loses his memory, and is Kirok. I am Kirok. He's the medicine man now of the tribe and all this other stuff. You've got to have that conflict with whoever, and make it work in the end.
Right.
In that when they were able to
Or maybe,
deflect.
or maybe you hunt people down. That buzz where you take off running and you go and capture them
We
in Sativia.
for sport. In Sativia, it is the sport of
Right, and we get caught, and then you're going to do that to us, and we got to run. That run buzz.
You are now our gladiators. You are now going to fight in the arena for us. Yes. Those
But
whole-
first,
it has to be weed related. We got to work the buzz.
the Sativa's got to get in there, like with Return of the Cats. We call it special catnip. With you know what I mean? With
the bounty. The bounty.
harvest.
What were we? The harvest. They interrupted the harvest.
or how about you have a evil twin brother or something? So there's conflict on Sativia. You know what I mean? The Lost in Space where he goes over the bridge and gets like the opposite of his dad.
When the crew, the Groove Trek, when they arrive, the Red Eye, the crew of the Red Eye, they find this planet at war with each other. These two siblings, these twins, with the separate realms, and you have been consorting with my brother, and so you're in trouble with me. You end up escaping from me, and then you've been with him. You get no relief from either of us, and somehow you've got to bring
Right,
things
but the thing is,
together.
once we get you to smoke the weed and listen to our music, that's when we all harmonize, and everything's okay now.
Well, we
Ugh.
we
See
can
what I'm
jump
saying?
right to that. We don't even
Because of our music, because what we do is we bust out a
I got
monster jam.
That's too spooky.
That's too spooky. That's scary. Everybody harmonizing at once. I don't know. That just feels weird and scary to me.
A weird story, huh?
Sorry. I think I'm gonna fuck off, you guys. I'll
Yeah,
catch you all
yeah.
later.
Are you tired? Where are you going? Where are you
No,
going?
I'm stoned and yeah,
Needing to sleep?
I gotta sleep. Yeah,
Well, get some sleep. Get some sleep.
I will. I'll catch you
Peace and
later.
love. Nice.
Bye.
Take it easy, Ollie.
Yeah, we.
All right, so you know what? That's funny too. I gotta get going. It's fucking late. Jesus, oh my god, I didn't sound what
I've been
time it
doing this
is.
for 2.5 hours. I didn't realize I'd been doing. No, I like that. I like that idea of the warring siblings and their realms. Two different sides having to make peace
Right.
on the planet. I'll mull that over some, and then we can discuss further. We can
Yeah, and that
discuss
could be
further
something that we
anything.
do next year. You know what I'm saying? It's. I don't
It's,
think it's such a big production. I got the jammies, but definitely. Well, I mean, you got Shinefest, and then the jammies are going to take me a long time. You know what I mean?
Oh, and that, and we've got Lapstick going on.
Yeah, and then we got
Wanna
Lapstick
take a
and stuff.
break?
So I think we should just let it breathe and keep having think tanks on it, and get a really good skeleton and ideas, and then we can start working on our props and stuff. You know what I mean?
I can start pulling scenes and other stuff and grabbing
Right. And
grabbing
with
elements.
your Adobe experience, and then I'll do the final edit where everybody will make stuff. We'll
Yes,
film.
just
Everybody
do
will film. Everybody will film stuff. You'll film stuff on your own. I'll film stuff. I'll film stuff from here, and then I'll do like the final edit of everything. I'll put it all together.
If you've got pieces you want an effect added to, you just give me what it is, what you've got, and then I get that effect added in and get it back to you for that segment.
Absolutely.
Whatever we need there. I like that.
Right, because we'll be able to beam down and the portals and the things, and then we'll write something really killer too, man. We'll write it out really badass.
It'll be good. It'll be
Yeah.
good. Let's hey, everybody out there, we're calling it a day. We're calling it a day. Peace and love, Gary. Peace and love, Gary.
Peace and love.
If I don't see you beforehand, I'll see you on Friday at your psychic readings.
Come get some
Peace and
psychic
love, my friend.
readings later,
And
brother.
I'm gonna peace and love on.
Good night,
out here.
Jess.
Everybody out there,
Night.
peace and love, everybody.